welcome back again to Auto Transport Intel. I welcome you back. Man, it's Tuesday night. It's 8 o'clock. It is that time of the week. And you are watching Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay. I'm the car hauling dispatcher. And I welcome you back every week. Just keep on rolling the car hauler and coming back. And tonight's show, I'm excited about this. So, alright, so I dispatch cars, right? I stare at computer screens, I sit here all day, and no matter where I go, I'm either on my phone, I bring my computer with me, take my laptop to the Starbucks, whatever I'm doing, I'm always searching for cars. And I know you guys are too. I know drivers are searching, dispatchers are searching, family members, everybody's looking at the load boards all the time. And it's stressful, right? There are many things that cause stress in searching for loads. So I'm going to talk about it tonight. And I know, I run the risk of, okay, snowflake or whatever, but really, I mean, you can lose some sleep over this, and there are so many reasons. So I'm going to talk about it. And maybe, hopefully this this sheds more appreciation on the person you have searching for cars, keeping you loaded, and maybe you can give an attaboy to somebody for all the pain they go through. So we're going to go through the causes of the stress, the solutions to the stress, and then some additional alternatives to relieving stress. So time to get creative, okay? And I always say this, I don't know how, but it always works out. It does. Things always work out, so try to remain calm, don't panic, and we'll get through this together. So before we jump into that, let's see who we got in the chat here. Acme Transport, welcome back to the show. Thanks for coming in. Viper Transport, welcome back. Awesome, good to see you, Vinny. The one and only is back. What's up? All right, cool. DP Dispatch, welcome back to the show, man, and I hope that you're doing well. I'm trying to give him some more dispatch referrals, so if you need a bilingual dispatcher, DP Dispatch. Carlos, what up? Welcome back to the show. Carlos, is this your first time? I'm not sure. Let me know. Echo Screen is back. Cool. Welcome back to the show, Echo Screen. You're part of my core. Alex, how you doing? Yes, you're back. Part of the core. Roxy Auto Transport's back. That's awesome. Rodrigo Campos. All right. And David. Yo, 6 minute into violation, dude. Yeah, so that's cool. Actually, we're going to talk to Dave here in about 15 minutes. He didn't have an ELD violation, but man, right on the edge, I think. So yeah, Carlos, first time. Okay, I try to pay attention to who's here. I'm not doing a roll call. There's no violation, if you're not here every time. Although I'm considering that. I should probably consider that. So let's get into some industry news, guys. Ernest Martin, is it yours? Oh, dude, you gave me a super chat, didn't you? Dude, why did you do that? Tell me why you did that. We didn't get to talk about it. That was, I think, 2 shows ago. So please chat me that, and I'm going to jump into the industry news, man. Awesome. All right, so I like to start with your overall catch-all, welcome. It doesn't matter if the snow falls, if the sun shines, or the wind blows. If you're a trucker, destiny calls. It's in our blood to get up and go. So let's hit the road. And by the way, anybody who buys anything anywhere at any time, guess what? A truck probably helped you. So think about that next time you order on Amazon, right? Sometimes after I wash my truck, I just stare at it. So I like that because it reminds me of, looking at freshly cut grass. I don't know. Is it part of getting older? I love when people get mad, speed past me only to end up at the same red light. Dude, I actually laugh. You know what I try to do? I try to laugh at cars next to me. You ever do that? I don't make eye contact. I just laugh, expecting they see me laughing. I don't know. Why in the world are people that never drove a truck making laws about driving a truck? By the way, I love anything using that meme, I'd pretty much read. Why are you talking about the stress of dispatching? I would read that. No parking on the fuel island. This includes enter and exit lanes. You hear a lot about infractions and misuse of the fuel island, or just, sitting in front of the pump. So now they got to make signs. Pretty soon there'll be like a fuel island ELD, I'm guessing. Don't tell the DOT, dude. This is Google. Every 20-minute, this is Google. Every 20-minute job, Viper Transport, man. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Vinny, I appreciate it. I've enjoyed talking to you a couple times, and I'd had you on the show. We talked about your website, and I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you coming back every week. So thank you so much. Thanks, Vinny. That's awesome. Solid. My core, dude. Vinny's a part of my core. Every 20-minute job is one broken bolt away from becoming a three-day ordeal. Now, drivers know this the most, and I post this because hopefully car shipping customers somewhere out there in the ether universe or whatever, is somebody's watching this, and yeah, dude, that's why don't tap your foot and look at the clock and think, where's the driver? What if a 20-minute job, some bolt broke and turned into a 3-day ordeal? Just think about it, And don't say you should have planned for that. Don't say that. It's stupid. You picked a fine time to leave me, loose wheel. I love a good pun. Do you love a good pun? Send me your puns. By the way, send me if you've got anything you want me to put in industry news, send me an email. You know my email address. Do I really need to pull it up? autotransportintel@gmail.com. Send me an email, please. I do. I like that, because that's a great one. That's a fantastic pun. Fantastic. Now, by the way, why is this happening? This is like another story. Same thing. Like, shouldn't there be some kind of catch switch on these dump trucks, that if you're moving a certain speed, that thing isn't going to stay raised up? I don't think you need to dump dirt at 60, right? Come on. I don't know. I don't get it, man. They got an ELD for everything, and yet nobody's figured out the switch on that. I found the chain, Connecticut, requires for DOT for binding down heavy equipment. You know what's cool about this picture is the reference point. Now, that's either an action figure or like a ship chain. Either way, I like that picture. It's good stuff. I'm guessing that's a ship chain. And it's good commentary on the DOT. So, well done, twofer. I'm not sure what that's a picture of. It's kind of artistic. I'm going to call that the trucker car hauling art of the day. It's a bunch of bugs on something. But I don't know what part of the truck that is. You like what I'm doing? Cool. Thank you, man. I like it too, and I want you guys to like it. I'm making the show for both of us. I like making shows, and I like trying to make a show that someone's actually gonna like. Because I've made shows that nobody likes. I've already done that. That was a long time ago, and I hope to move forward, keep making shows that you guys like. So I appreciate that. And so if you've got something you want me to talk about, send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com, or put it in the comments below. You know what I need more of? I need more comments. Please, let me know. Cruiser's Path. Yeah, Ronaldo, you've been in the comments with Dave. That's cool. I'm waiting for the Bentley. Yeah, exactly. The Bentley's coming, man. Yeah, is that what they call steering wheel holders? Forgot to turn off the PTO. Well, but shouldn't there be a 60-mile-an-hour PTO override? I don't know, 25 miles an hour. How fast do you need to go? You know what I'm saying, right? Am I wrong? Oh, it's the back side of the mirror. Oh, thank you. Best show on the internet. Oh, thank you. Man, you guys make me feel great. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. And now I know where those bugs are. So that's cool. Okay, so there's been a lot of talk about the boots at Walmart. Yeah, I think that this is kind of what started a lot of the ruckus, is that maybe he's one of the first, that got a boot, but it seems to be going around, and I mean, there's just a lot of Walmart trucker angst going on, so I don't know. If there's more, I'd love to interview somebody that has a Walmart issue or any kind of, I don't want to single anybody out, man. This is an ecosystem. If you have an issue and you think it's unfair, come on the show. I want to talk to you. So there you go. And if you're Walmart and you think truckers are, let's talk. Let's do this thing. That's a mad driver doing his thing before leaving. Forgot to put off duty on ELD, ran for 24 hours, now out of hours. That happens all the time. Should have thought of that, Terrell. No, come on, man. Yeah, it's happening. And so what, can you edit? That's one of the biggest questions. Can you edit the thing? And I think the answer is if you log in as an administrator, can you? I'm going to phrase that as a question so that I don't get any kind of, you got booted for 500 cash and quick, or they're starting to charge per hour. I saw a tree pulled out of the ground in a parking lot, I guess saying, well, this is what happens when truckers come in. I don't know. By the way, what happened here? I don't even understand this picture. I just posted it, man. I'm a dispatcher, dude. I'm not out on the road, but, I feel you. Feel your pain. This is a Gladiator tire, I guess. So, and someone in the comments below this post, it was like, man, Gladiator's no good. Get Continental. And there is no cure for the summertime blues on this one, man. What do you do? This happens all the time, too. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. That sucks. I mean, you gotta, but some bridges are low. That's why you gotta use the app, right? Like, what's that bridge app? There's a good bridge app out there, and if I was worth my salt, I'd know it. Got a clean signature. Can't believe I got away with it. That is hilarious. What is my image program doing here? Come on, man. I want to look at it larger. I don't know. That's in my gripes of software stuff. How can these people get away with this? Exactly, dude. I bet I've got a good guess what city that's in, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to. I'm not profiling or nothing. But I have seen ridiculous vehicles on the road, and I wonder, where's the DOT on that? And yet, you leave your ELD on and you can't run. What's up with that? Nice range convert. Yeah, dude, exactly. So, summer breeze. This is a pretty cool shot of, is that real? That looks staged, but I think it's real. By the look of the concrete, it looks like they're in motion. I think it's real. Is that real? Somebody call Snopes. Somebody call Alex Jones. Art Bell. Art Bell passed away? Sucks. He was awesome, man. Coast to coast. You can still listen to it, though, I think. Now that isn't that? I know there's flags over here, but isn't that still too much? I don't know. Man, if I booked that, and that's just a 4-car. I don't know, dude. Well, yeah, I don't know. If I booked that, I think I'd be in trouble. I think that would be a cancellation. This is interesting. I call this picture piggyback. So, somebody needs a piggyback ride. And this is interesting. Is that a single car trailer? Now, I think the roller coaster in the background really makes it look weird, but I think that's like a single car. I don't know what that is. I can't even figure it out. Yeah, that's over length. That dude, really? That's over length. That guy's not going to get through a scale, right? Speaking of, I'm hearing a lot about, the imaginary 4-car and the high risk of rollover when you load that high. Plus, wouldn't the DOT stop you on that one? I don't know. That looks a little dicey to me. I don't think I would do that, but it's out there. It's happening, man. Nothing like waking up 30 minutes after falling asleep at 1:30 a.m. to catch 3 guys cutting straps, trying to steal a van off the trailer. 1 arrested, 2 went for a jog in the woods. I ended up starting the truck, taking off with one of the guys still in the van. It was fun watching him eat it on the pavement, jumping off the trailer. Wow. Man, I'd love to see that video. But I know, that'd be a tough video to get. Maybe we can just remake it. All right, here we go. Car hauler problems. This was from EJ. EJ sent me this, right? Here's another stressful situation, right? Your ELD's ticking away, and that is one busy auction. Great. Should have thought of that. Okay, here we go. Here's our Bentley. All right, so Vinny sent me this, and I mean, I love when I book a Copart car. How much time I got? I got a few minutes. Good. When I book a Copart car, I say before I book it, the way I get into booking a Copart is first I say, I mean, I can tell by the city or there's clues. Okay, what's the pickup location? It's an auction. Okay, which auction? Copart. It's either Copart or IAA. I don't know. Okay, all right. Either way, do you have pictures of that car? Can I get a picture? Yeah, I can get you a picture. Okay, lot number, get some pictures. And they send you this, right? That's how you know you need to ask these questions. Because what if I thought I was just booking a Bentley and I got like this whole... That is insane. Not to mention, what kind of psychological profile do we need to build on how this event went down, dude? Oh my gosh. I mean, have you seen on Facebook I've got a new entitlement series going? I'm sorry, but a Bentley with a guardrail through it? I'm going to go with entitlement. I mean, were they on the phone? Come on. This is why they have driverless vehicles. So, how do you even load that thing? That is hilarious. I have never seen a car with a guardrail in it. And don't they remove the guardrail before they... Can they do that? Can't they hook a chain, just drill a hole in the guardrail, hook a chain around it, and pull that out? I don't know. And charge for it. I mean, because what? Who wants a car with a guardrail in it? That is crazy. I love it. Thank you for sending, man. That is hilarious. I love that. Oh my God. Exactly. It is a guardrail sticking through a car. People, pay attention on the road. Seriously, like that's... And I don't think that's from drag racing. I really don't. I'm pretty sure that's a texting. That's a texting accident. I don't know. I'm just saying. Hey, speaking of Chevelle or Roadrunner, those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool shots. Of course, who wants to load those big fat tires, right? And then here was this is a list of the many cars that were racing. I don't remember where I got this. Shoot, man. There's a couple guys on Facebook that are always posting, drag racing stuff. And here's a list of some pretty awesome cars. So, I mean, that's an awesome list. There's some awesome cars on there, man. Just telling you, I'm just saying. I want to go home already. Please, everyone, move over and stop using Facebook. That's from John. It's in Jersey. Yeah, man. Let the man get home. Have a cigar. Okay. LMFAO was just telling someone about this pic. The dude's passed out drunk. Cashier came out and put cones up so no one would run him over. Alright. So it's okay. So it's a little socially irresponsible or, whatever. Should have thought of that. I don't know. But I love the compassion. That's pretty cool. That's like 1970s compassion. That's when we had compassion. Today, somebody would probably just pull up and run right over him. Well, you should have thought of that. But this guy put the cones up. I think that's pretty cool. There's no cops there, just a couple cones. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I know. What about the children? That's the next one. Well, what about the children? All right. The children are on the internet. They've seen it all. Carrier partner, Mannheim Orlando is now offering, I'm going to read it because I don't think you can see this, but Mannheim Orlando, here, this is an email sent April 27th, just, a few days ago. Carrier partner Mannheim Orlando is now offering car pulling and car staging services. We request 24 hours notice when possible, but accommodate most requests when made. So all you do is walk in and pick up your bag, drive outs, and keys, pay for service with credit, debit card, and drive out the gate. Again, the staging area is steps away from the drive out office, so no porter or shuttle is needed. What you need to know: call the number for 24-hour notice, give a 24-hour notice, find the staging area inside the gate, pay using a credit card, $7 a car or $50 a full 9-car load. Attention transporters. And who's this message from? That's the whole point of this. Wait for it. Ready Logistics. Ready Logistics, man. Now, there was something else I thought I saw from Ready Logistics, and did it have to do with the app or the load board? I can't remember. What I'm saying is, keep an eye on Ready Logistics, because if they got a new car pulling service they're testing out in Orlando, and if they're stepping up their app game, what are they going to do next? I don't mean that in any kind of bad way. Ready Auto's got a good app, and they are now owned by Cox. Cox owns Central Dispatch. What's coming next? Something is. That's what I think. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think that's the end of it. Yeah, I think that is the end of it. So, all right, it's 8:23, so we're going to now do what else we got. Ship it, yes. LO at the cones, dumb driver. Yeah, dumb driver will park between the cones. Yeah, somebody would. In a Bentley. Nah, okay, that's not fair. All right, so let's call Dave. Let's check in with Dave. Yeah. There we go. That's for Dave. You were talking about the ELD, right? Here we go. This is Real Car Hauler Stress with Dave. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Oh, hold on, man. Let me turn my Bluetooth off.
Okay, cool, man.
He's gonna freak out.
Yeah. You dude, are you hacking your ELD?
Oh,
You're not hacking.
what's going on?
You're not hacking your ELD, right?
No, I just turned my Bluetooth off.
Oh.
My ice flash and the power station to go off. There you go.
All right.
What's really going on?
Well, I just got through industry news, and I think that my favorite was the Bentley sent by Viper Transport. Did you see? You're on the road. You didn't see that, did you?
Well, yeah, I did. I see it the other day, but I was watching your show, and,
Oh, cool.
and you got to think about the children, is all I'm saying.
Now you got.
That's funny.
Dude, that one, doesn't that kill you? Like they sling.
Yeah, that's cool though, man.
Oh god, they just sling it on you. Like you're not ready. They're like, well, what about the children? Oh, come on. Ah, dang it. You're right. You should have thought of that, Dave. So,
Man, I'm slacking.
I know. What's up? So, okay, so you were telling me what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to teleport you back about 24 hours ago. You were telling me a story about the DOT and, hey, what's up, Big Papa? You were telling me about a story about the DOT pulling you over. Was that Alabama?
Okay, that was the Giles Scales in Tennessee, just as you come off the Alabama border going north. And I come through there last Tuesday and got a level 1 inspection, and I got my little sticker on my truck and everything. I'm all proud of that. And the guy told me that I didn't have to worry about an inspection for 3 months unless I had a violation and got pulled over for something. I'm like, well, cool, man, that's great. So I had an Alabama run Monday, and I was coming back through the scale there in Giles, Tennessee. And I pulled through, and it bypassed me, so I'm going around the scale, which is cool, you know. And the officer steps up, throws his hand up. He's like, hey, where's your DOT number? I said, right there on the side of the truck next to my name. He said, well, our scanner didn't pick it up. I said, yeah, I know that's odd. I said, the same thing happened last Tuesday. You need to check your scanner. He said, go ahead and pull in the parking lot. I said, well, what do I need to pull in the parking lot for? He said, well, we're going to inspect you. I said, well, I just had an inspection Tuesday. And he said, I'll see you inside. So I pulled around his car. he come out there to my truck, checked all my safety gear and all my lights, my horn, my wipers, my ass lights, and everything, and told me to bring all my paperwork inside. So I went in there and checked everything. Well, I asked him, I said, I got a little sticker Tuesday, and the guy told me that I didn't have to worry about inspection for 3 months unless I've done something wrong and got pulled over. He said, well, we can inspect anytime we want. He said, we can do it as often and anytime we want and as frequent as we want. I'm like, well, damn. I said, what's the little sticker for then? He said, it just looks cool. I said, well, yeah, it's all looks cool.
Oh, my God.
Excuse my French. But I was pissed off, man. I was raising hell in the scale. I called my wife, standing there in front of him, and I said, oh, yeah, baby, I'll be about an hour late. I said, these head scale got me inside here checking all my stuff again. And I told my wife, I said, that little sticker I'm so proud of? She said, yeah. I said, well, it don't mean shit. And I'm standing in front of this cop, and I said, I'll be home in an hour or I'll be in jail, one of the two, because I was
Oh, my
off,
God.
man. I mean, I was a damn hour and 15 minutes from the house, hour and 20 minutes from the house. He kept inside at 45 minutes.
Well, I mean,
instead of getting home at 7:30, I got home at 8:40, which is bullshit.
and meanwhile, the ELD's running, right? I mean, you got your...
No. Check this out. When he come up to the truck, he said, I said, let me go ahead and log off here because I'm no longer on my time. I'm on your time.
Yeah.
And he said, what are you logging off of? I said, my ELD. He said, which one you got? I said, trucking. Matter of fact, I had 10 minutes left on my day when I turned it off last night. I went off duty. So I was almost in violation mode. But it's my own fault because I got home and I was on the phone when I got home and I went in and got a coffee and went out and sat down and complained to my wife, and all of a sudden it hit me, man, you got to go off duty. So I almost had a violation if I forgot to go off duty.
You could have put talking to wife.
I don't know if they like all that shit or not.
That'd be personal conveyance.
Or you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
violation or you're not.
you were able to go off duty because you were talking to the DOT?
Yes, and I was waiting for him to say something. And because I
Wow.
was pissed off, man, and I kind of got an attitude, on one of this side. And I was waiting for him to say something. And I told him, I said, well, I'm not on my time no more. I'm on your time.
Yeah.
And I did everything I could to get arrested, but he didn't like it.
Personally, I'd be going nuts. I know it. I mean,
I was mad, man. I was mad. I was so happy I was going to get home before 8 o'clock. And bam, we're going to stick you around a little while, big boy. So there I was.
dude, that sucks, man. And I mean, so in these runs, I mean, you're getting, you like, we looked at the map, we were looking at, the mileage between the cities and the time, and I mean, we're planning as well as we can, right?
Oh yeah, and I'm going to have 45 minutes left on my today's clock, which is a good thing. I done something different with that other car this morning, or I'd be staying the night like in Hopkinsville or somewhere.
Right, you're in a motel right up the street. Hey, honey,
Right,
I'm going to walk down
exactly.
for dinner. I had to stop for my ELD.
Exactly. That would really piss me off.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No doubt. That would, man. That's, I don't know. But again, people say it's not the ELD, it's the hours of service. You were probably cheating before, right? I mean, it's like, but that argument, what if you hit,
I think there needs to be some leeway in there, what do you call it, a grace period.
We all
like
need.
If you're 35 or 40 minutes from the house, they need to let you go on home.
What if there's traffic? What if a car flips over? What if there's another truck fire? I mean, what if that dump truck gets stuck under the bridge that you're behind? I mean, you can't plan for that, and that's, we all need flexibility in all of our schedules, don't we?
One thing you can do, I found this out, is like if you get stuck in a 2-hour traffic jam or 3-hour traffic jam, it shows you stationary in one spot, and you can put a notation on there.
Oh, that's cool.
What do you call it? When you notate stuff.
An annotation or notation,
Yeah,
right.
and there you go.
But yeah.
You put on there that you're stuck on the interstate.
Okay.
And then they will forgive that because it shows you in one spot, for a certain amount of time. Because that's one thing about that log is you can't bullshit it. I mean, if you
But
go on personal conveyance, it shows all your personal conveyance on your log. It shows where you went, where you stopped, and everything.
you know what? That's the thing though. If you're stuck in traffic, you're slowly moving though. You can't claim that you're stopped.
Right. Well, I guess I don't know. That would be yet to be determined, but there is a clause in there that if you're, if it's a traffic jam and you're stuck on the road, that you can annotate that in your log
Okay.
and be okay. Now I don't want to try it, but that's just what I was told.
Well, and I think it's like if you're under 5 miles an hour, then you're not officially driving, which I think is why I think there are stories like of drivers driving in a parking lot under 5 miles an hour to try. I don't know.
This
is so ridiculous.
If if you move at all, it's registered you as driving. I mean, if you move at all, if your truck moves, I don't know how it works like that, but if I tried to inch across the parking lot, no, did not work.
Right.
I was going just maybe a mile an hour, and it picked up every bit of it.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna share this with you. I've been listening to 1984 on audiobook on YouTube. It's pretty cool. You can check it out. And it makes me think we're like very pre 1984 because right now you're having to fake whether you're moving or not moving. In 1984, it's so bad. The thought police are so bad that people, don't smile or anything. They try to pretend they're not thinking anything. Aren't we headed to that? Because
I don't know. I graduated high school in 1984. I was doing everything you could spell.
Okay. Stay focused, Dave.
Typical American badass.
Oh. You're not going to let me get to the point, are you? Come on, Dave.
But like yesterday, on my hours of service, I went to American Auto Auction in Alabama, down there in Moody, Alabama.
Yeah.
And I went in, and they couldn't find my gate passes. Well, it turns out that I actually had an Allied road, and I didn't know that. So finally, I got to the Allied counter, and she got my gate passes, and then I went back up to the security guard, and she radioed somebody, and said, "Hey, I got a dealer up here to pick up," and she said, "Go down to the end of the building and wait, you'll be there." So I went to the end of the building, and I smoked a cigarette, and I stood there a few minutes, and I'm thinking, "Wow, I'm on another cigarette." So I'm thinking, "Hold on a minute, man, I've been standing here for like 15 or 20 minutes." So I walked back up there. I said, do you have anybody here that can help me get this car, And then she got back on the radio. It took like 40 minutes to get my car, And that's kind of frustrating because you're sitting there looking at the clock thinking, shit, should I go off duty? Should I not go off duty? Is it going to be 20 minutes? Is it going to be 30 minutes,
Yeah.
It's stressful, man. It's wearing me out. Worrying about this clock all the time and whether I'm driving 74 or 65. I've been driving faster since I got an ELD than I ever did before.
And that's another thing people are saying, exactly, because you got to rush
every second
just for
counts.
this ELD. It's crazy.
Every second counts. Yes, sir.
Trucks lined up all over the ramps, parked. That didn't happen before, not to that degree.
I don't know, but it makes me mad. Last 2 days I've been stressed out.
Oh, man. You know what you need, Dave? You need some ELD Kool-Aid, dude. Super safe.
I do, man, but my service is dry. I need a six-pack of Bud Light.
Well, we're going to get to that in the list of alternative solutions, let me tell you. Okay, what does that mean? It's a teaser for what's coming up next. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. It's 8:35. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try to get Alice on the phone. She's an actual car shipping customer, so we're going to call her next, okay?
Well, that sounds good, Jack. Appreciate you calling me.
Dude, man,
good night.
Thanks for your time, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
All right, peace. Okay, let's do this. All right, that is Dave and Car Hauler Stress. Okay, let's try to get to... I hope this works. You guys hearing this okay? Can you guys hear the guest? I try to make it work,
Hello?
Hey, Alice, this is Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, do you have a minute to talk?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. Oh, thank you so much for your time, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it.
Sure,
So,
no problem.
so we're live, right? Okay, so right now we're live on YouTube. You are right now live on Auto Transport Intel, okay?
That's fine.
All right, cool. And if you guys, and I'm asking the chat line to make sure they can hear us okay, and I think they can. So I'm just going to continue. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to budget to keep you on the phone for about 10 minutes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And are you driving right now?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. So just be careful. If you need to go, just let me know, okay?
I will.
All right, cool. So, okay, so you were involved in shipping a car, and let's see here. So what did you have? Tell me in a nutshell what you had. You had a broker lined up Friday, and something happened, right?
Well, actually, about 3 weeks ago, my boyfriend contacted a couple of brokers, and one of them, which was representing American Auto, said he could do the job for $1,800, and there would be no problem. And so he agreed to go with that company. In the meantime, Montway, which was the other company that he approached, they went ahead and put him on the board. And so there was essentially two brokers that were listing his two vehicles, which was a van and a Mercedes.
Okay.
And he needed his cars moved from Florida to California because of his work situation.
Right.
And he's done this for many years, many times. And in fact, I talked to him about it last night, and he told me he knew how the whole thing worked, and the broker gets a cut, and he pays the driver, and then he understood that sometimes the brokers will end up getting more of a cut than it's worth. The amount of time they're spending on doing this, because basically they're just putting his name up on a board somewhere.
Right.
This was all new to me. I didn't know anything about this. And when I found out, I kept asking him questions. Well, how is this regulated? He said it's not. It's a free for all. And anyhow, what happened was he came down to like a few days before he needed to leave town. His apartment was, the lease was up, and he had to be out on the 30th, which was yesterday, and he was trying to make arrangements for his vehicle to be picked up on last Saturday, and come Thursday, he hasn't gotten a confirmation from American Auto. In fact, they weren't answering his calls, and I told them, why don't you call them unrestricted? And sure enough, they picked the phone right up.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah. So then the guy promised me again, don't worry about it, we're going to take care of you, and we'll get back to you in an hour. And they never called him back. And so then he called a company called Able, and the person there, woman, told him you need to get your vehicles off of the board, and I can't help you until you take care of that. But then he kind of felt like she wasn't being honest, because he didn't know who was being honest anymore.
Right.
So then he didn't pay attention to her. He waited on American Auto. They never called him back. So come Saturday morning, he's like, wondering what's going to happen. So of course nobody ever called him. No one came through.
Wow.
On Monday morning, he contacted Montway, told them to take his name down, and they wouldn't do it. They told him they had to wait. It was going to take 48 hours.
Oh my gosh.
They needed to talk to their manager. And then I don't know what he said to them, but they finally took it down. Wow. And then the other one, I think Central Dispatch took it down for him. And then once his name was removed from the board, this lady, Abel, in 1 hour, she had lined up a driver, and he ended up paying about $400, $500 more than when he was quoted weeks ago by American Auto.
Right.
So
Right.
they're picking up his vehicle tomorrow.
So
And
and
they're having to get a hotel room for 2 nights.
so you know what's interesting is your story. I'm hearing a couple things. I'm hearing several things as a dispatcher, and that's why I wanted to talk to you. Number one, um, when I'm wondering, did the first company ever say like guarantee or promise, anything like that? Did you ever get? Do you know if those words were used?
I don't know if they
Okay.
said that, but they made him believe like there was no problem.
Right.
And he had worked with them before. It wasn't like I mean, it wasn't anything new.
Because the thing
Him
is,
and Mott Way too.
and that's the thing is that I'm going to guess the word promise or guarantee got used because that's how it seems like that's how a lot of people get kind of entrapped into believing that, you know, whatever they want is whatever they're going to get. It's like ordering a pizza. It's not ordering a pizza. These are two cars from Orlando to Los Angeles. And obviously, you're trying to get the best rate you can. But if you get told, oh, yeah, I guarantee, and you get the rate you want, you can have it your way, then you're going to believe that, and then you're going to go with that. Meanwhile, that may not have anything to do with reality. I mean, they can't guarantee that a driver will do that rate at that time frame. And so I think that's one of the biggest problems happening is that, you know, there's this belief that you can just pick your color, pick your time, pick your rate. It's not like that. And so customers shouldn't be led to believe that it's like that. And like you said, he ended up having to pay more in the end, plus getting the hotel room. You know, sometimes people just they can't get the rates they want and they just need to know up front. You know, this could cost a little more than we originally estimated. And they may not have wanted to answer the phone because now they're going back on their original promise of some price plus their own belief that they're going to collect such and such fee as a percentage. And when all those things start to fall apart, then people don't want to answer the phone and you know, talk to each other. But that's part of one of the big problems is that, I mean, I think that as a social marketplace, you know, we can shop on Amazon for everything, but car hauling is not Amazon. However, that doesn't solve all the, I mean, that doesn't solve all the problems. Being lied to is happening a lot in auto transport. And, you know, I mean, when I talk to customers, like when I first heard your story, I thought this is classic stuff. It got so bad you had to contact Central Dispatch, right?
Well, that's what he did. But on my end, I went to Facebook and I found you.
Right. Well, and that's
I did some research on the internet, and all of the brokers had these. Many of them had these really nice looking websites with trucks and explanation on how it all works.
yeah.
But I came to realize that these are just a couple of people sitting in an office somewhere.
That's right.
You know, we call them used car salesmen.
Most, yeah. Well, you know, there's the difference between used car sales and being an auto broker. I know I'm going to get some flack for that, but unfortunately, there's just a lot of truth to it. But I know some great auto brokers. That's why I tried to put you in touch with Jake, but it doesn't mean that he can do it. You know, if he can't fit in the price that if you believe you can get a price, if he can't fit under that, what's he going to do? He has to raise the price on you. Or maybe he just doesn't know a driver in the area that soon. But by shopping around for what it seems to me are smaller brokers, boutique brokers, that's how you're actually going to get in front of a driver with your load. Whereas you talk to a larger broker with web pages of trucks, and those are just blog pages, man. Anybody can post a truck on their Facebook page. It's crazy, right?
Right.
And that's the thing is that, I mean, what industries could you compare this to, given that experience? I mean,
I can't even think of anything, and I don't understand why in this day and age it's still being operated that way.
you know, there's a lot of people. That's a lot of people that agree with what you just said. Is that it should change. Technology should be able to change it, but it's really not changing it yet. You know what I was gonna say? You know what it's similar to? It's like getting your car towed, which again, cars, right? I don't know what it is with vehicles, but they sure attract a lot of, I don't know, fill in the blank there.
Well,
Right?
it's a necessity, you
Have,
know,
have,
and people that are providing a service know that, so they can kind of run the market in certain areas and do things that, you know, just benefit them.
well, it is. Yeah, that's right. I mean, but you can book a flight. Isn't that interesting? You can book a flight and not go through this. You can book a hotel and not go through this. But when you book your car, God knows what'll happen. That's kind of crazy.
I think it'll probably take a driver to come up with a system where all the drivers can just log into that and just skip the brokers.
And that's
You know?
that's right. Then that's another technology thing being worked on. But I'm thinking in my head, what if you called to book a hotel and they're like, well, you know, I mean, we might have a room. How much money do you have?
That's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And you know what's crazy on the driver's side? I mean, that's only one of the problems. I mean, their truck stops are raising their prices of parking, and I mean, there's a new technology that watches their minutes. I mean, it's just I don't know what it is. When you move a vehicle, everything goes crazy.
Wow. Well, it was eye-opening for me.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
you know, and that's why I was able to make a show because it's nonstop craziness. If it was all straightforward, I'd have to hang it up and go back to dispatching. I might have to do that anyways.
oh,
Anyway,
come up with that. Maybe you can develop that technology and where the drivers are, you know, pay a fee to be part of a board that runs itself. You know.
well, it's really interesting you say that because several people have kind of talked to me about the same thing. I know a little bit about car hauling technology. I don't really want to do that, but maybe that ultimately is my destiny. So I really don't know. We'll see what happens.
It's a lot of work, but
Yeah.
someone's going to do it.
Yeah.
Someone's going to do it, and the industry will change, but it might take a while.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody figures this out. So,
Well, you know, it was great talking to you, and I
Yeah.
have to have some things to do this evening.
Yeah.
So thank you for all your help.
yeah, you know what? Thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. I hope the end of the transport goes well. Let me know if there's anything crazy else that happens, but you should be clear skies from here. So thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And that, you can't see my thing. That is a, really? Okay. That is, what's that? ELD. Kool-Aid, dude. Super safe, super Kool-Aid. Thank you, Mike, so much. Oh, man, that's $10 worth of Kool-Aid. Well, that's not $10, man. That $10 worth of Kool-Aid. I don't know how far that gets you today. Maybe in the 50s, but not today. Not today. But no, really, I appreciate, Mike, I appreciate you donating to Auto Transport Intel. And as you can see, man, I've really been working on the site. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to our main screen. And where is the, do I have the display? Where's the display? Here, let's move this. Let's go, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I've been really working on the site. I've updated the header image on the homepage on YouTube, and I've also updated, you can see, I've updated the header banner on autotransportintel.com, which is the blog site. I really like that. I love the way that came out. And Kimberly, thank you so much for your help on that. That is awesome. And let's see. Oh, that's locked. And then, so I use this, it's pretty cool. I'll talk about YouTube for a second. I use this OBS broadcast software, and I've learned so much. If you want to learn more about YouTube, dude, check out the guys in my YouTube Wisdom section on my homepage. There is so much great YouTube information. Yeah, if you're starting a channel now, then you have to get 1,000 views and 4,000 hours. 4,000, is it hours or minutes? Oh man, I can't remember now. I think it's hours. Shoot, I can't remember. But anyways, it's harder to monetize now than it was. But believe me, YouTubers, there's not a whole lot of money in it, so you're not missing out on much. All right, let's go to the next segment. Carshipio is doing it. That's right, Juan Jose. Carshipio is doing it. Stan, you heard her. Keep working on it, man. Keep working on it. Dispatch Monkey, keep working on it, man. Come on, guys. We can do this. Thank you, Kimberly. Every auto transporter in business should always display its DOT and MC number, register with the BBB. That's my opinion, only because there are way too many bogus transporters out there. Yeah. And speaking of, hey, will you guys go on Facebook and give me a review? I can use your reviews on Facebook, as well as your likes, comments, and shares on YouTube. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about it. Oh my gosh, you're an hour into the show and you haven't even gotten to the meat of the matter. This is gonna be another 2-hour show. So hopefully, you know what? Thank you, Patrick. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you fall asleep to my show, it's okay. It's okay, man. Stay logged in, dude. Take it easy, bro. All right, here we go, man. This is gonna be. You're searching, right? You're searching for loads, and let's go ahead and what are we talking about? Where are you, man? You are on Central Dispatch, right? Let's see here. You're on Central. You're searching for loads, and you're seeing cars, and you're like, oh man, let's see. Do I do a section? Do I do a state? You're freaking out. You're like, man, I gotta go. I haven't, eaten, and the phone's ringing, and I'm searching for cars, and you're freaking out, Why are you freaking out? Because I got a list of reasons why you're freaking out, and not only that, but then you got to check One Dispatch, you got to check Cars Arrive, you got to check Metro Loads, you got to check United Road, but it's really on Central, but you really wish it was somewhere else, or maybe you actually do check UShip, or maybe you check DAT, or Trucker's Edge, or Truckstop.com, or 123 Load Board, or Get Loaded. Oh man, right? Okay, so you're all over the place. So what's happening? How are you feeling? All right, let's get psychological with this thing. Why are you stressing? Well, how about this? Let's start with this. Low rates, okay? How come so many cars are listed so cheap? All right, no, you can fall asleep, Patrick. It's okay, man. Take it easy. So the rates are low, right? And why are the rates low, right? Who's posting it? Brokers are posting the cars, right? Dealers are posting the cars. What's the difference? Whoever posts the car, they want rock bottom price. We live in a capitalistic world, right? We can get a stereo on Amazon for $5, and we can get 2-for-1 Big Macs, and we can get all this stuff, and I want to move my car for $5, and I believe that can happen. Low rates, all right? So that's causing some stress. What else we got? The broker won't negotiate. Dude, really? It's a car. What do you mean you can't do another $25? You can't do another $25? I've been there. This happens. The broker won't negotiate, and it's stressing you out, right? How about this? That load's already gone. What do you mean it's already gone? It's still posted. Nope, it's already gone. Yeah, but I'm looking at it. It's already gone. It's already gone. Oh, yeah, we should have removed that. Yeah, we'll remove that. Next day, it's still sitting there. Actually, that just happened. I called on a truck this morning. He said it's already gone. No, I called on it yesterday. It's already gone. It was still there this morning. Still posted. Can you remove it already? Is it really already gone? Who knows? I don't know. Totally incorrect load info. Really, man? Like, okay, you're a major broker, okay? I have seen brokers in the top 5, and not all those are brokers, so you can really narrow it down. And they've dispatched loads, and the year, make, model are wrong. Okay, fine, I can live with that. The address is wrong, the VIN number's wrong, the money is wrong, there's no phone number. I mean, come on, man. What do you do? What do you make? What are you taking that 20% for if you can't give any correct load info? What's the point? What good is it? Why do I have to be the detective? I told you this would be a rant. This is a rant, dude. This is a dispatching rant. Why do I have to be a detective? By the way, if anybody has a Sherlock Holmes hat, I would love it. I would love to make a video with my Sherlock Holmes hat on, calling about loads. Because literally, I got to be Sherlock freaking Holmes sometimes to get through these loads. I mean, that's not the booking part, right? The booking part, I already got other problems. But then I get it booked, I call to make sure it's ready to go. It's not even close to what they said. Which leads me into, the INOP is worse than expected. Dude, like that Bentley with the guardrail through it? Are you serious? That shouldn't even be listed. That is not ready for pickup. That is not even close to ready for pickup. It's not even a vehicle. That is like ready for the car cruncher. And we're an auto transporter. We don't pick up cubes of metal. Okay? You're thinking of a flatbed. That's not an auto transport. That is a piece of junk sitting in a yard, and you're calling it a car. I know it looks like a car. I know it used to be a car. That's not a car. Dude, don't send me to a repo lot, and it's not even a car anymore. We called 24 hours ahead. We got there in the 2 hours you're open per week, and it's not a car. That's not a car, man. All right. So now, then we get told the load cancels last minute. No way, dude. The load canceled last minute? Well, we want a dry run fee. Nope, we don't do dry run fees. What do you mean you don't do dry run fees? We went to pick up the piece of metal. We filled our part of the contract. Oh, it's in the fine print. You got to read the fine print. In the fine print, it probably says, we don't pay dry run fees. We're not responsible for anything. We don't care. We don't like you. You're ugly. And this might be a hunk of metal. It's great, dude. Okay, or this one. The classic, hi, I'm booking a load, calling about a load on Central. Great, the deal's made. Awesome, we'll send it over. I even say, do you dispatch on Central Dispatch? Because I want to start leading that horse to water. Can't make him drink, but I want to lead him there. Yeah, we dispatch on Central Dispatch. Cool. All right, I'll look for it on Central. Okay, so I go to Central Dispatch, and I'm refreshing. Dude, I'm gonna go eat, man. I go eat, I come back, I'm refreshing. Nothing. Dude, at 1 hour, 2 hours, there's nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna call on the phone first. Goes to voicemail. Now I feel like the shipping customer. All right, I'm gonna send him a text. No response. I send an email. Refresh. There's nothing. Where's my dispatch? I called and booked a car. Can I get the dispatch so that I can finally call and make sure it's not just a hunk of metal at the wrong address? Come on. All right. What else we got? Nothing worth booking. How often does that happen? Here you are, you do your search, you're searching, you're looking at the load board, and it's just garbage, man. It's INOPS, it's out of the way, it's Copart, Bentleys with a guardrail. It should just say Bentley with a guardrail. It's 30 cents a mile. It's a broker that I don't like, or, doesn't like me. It's, man, there's all kinds of problems. So there's nothing worth booking. So you're just freaking out. You're just stressed out, and that's a bummer. All right? That happens. It does. It happens all the time. Hang in there. We're going to get to the solutions. I promise. What's our next one? Oh, man. Okay, guys. This one is real dispatcher freak out. The driver is days late. Now, not everybody does this. And this is the kind of, they're in everything. There's bad dispatchers, bad brokers, bad drivers, bad car customers. There's bad everywhere, right? We got bad, bad, bad. All right, well, a bad driver, and I've worked with a couple bad drivers. Oh my gosh. I worked with a guy that literally would not show up that day or the next day. Didn't call. I couldn't reach him on the phone. Maybe 2 days later, he finally checks in. Yeah, I had car trouble, truck trouble. I didn't want to go anywhere. I had family coming in. Like, what do you do? Dude, you're days late. What do we do now? I mean, yeah, I'm going to get to that. What do we do? All right. Packet. Giant setup packet required. I hate this one. I called to book a load. Hey, I'm calling about a load on Central. Great, I'll send it over. High five. Everything's great. Oh, yeah, we have a packet. Okay. All right, here's my email address. 14-page PDF. Come on, dude. So, I mean, I've got the answer to this, but it's not good. How do you get through a 14-page PDF packet before that car gets dispatched to somebody else? That's stressful. How about this one? Waiting on insurance. I worked with a guy, his insurance company, oh my gosh. If I could get them to answer the phone, I was nice as pie. Hi, hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh. Do you think that, it's kind of like, what's that movie, that work movie? Do you think that maybe I could get an insurance certificate? I mean, pretty please, sugar on top, all this stuff. Really? Just to get an insurance certificate. And then I'd call it to book a car a half hour later and they want an insurance cert. Literally, this one lady at an insurance company said, I already gave you an insurance certificate today. No way. Really? That's one a day? You have a one a day quota? Oh my gosh. That is waiting on insurance certificates blows. All right. Truck is down. The truck is in an accident. The turbo's out. I mean, a tire, blew out, or maybe the lift gate's broken, or not lift gate, but the ramps of the hydraulics. When the truck is down, that's when real craziness comes in. We had a driver like that cancel all 7 cars as a punishment. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like oh man, yeah. So when the truck is down, there's nothing you could do. You think the driver likes it? That's where I'm going to give you the solution on that, but literally you got to just pick up the phone, apologize to everyone, hand the paddle around, and then take your lumps. Have to cancel when you have to cancel, like when the driver's 2 days late and you have to cancel. That is so stressful when you have to cancel. Dude, you're in the business, if you're a dispatcher, you're in the business of booking cars, not canceling cars. Canceling cars is never good. You think the car shipping customer wants to hear that you have to cancel? No, dude, that is not good. Here's the repo car I was talking about. Oh my gosh. All right, so this one's for Dave. I actually talked to somebody at a major company about their repo car problem. They're saying that they're having trouble moving their repo cars. I wonder why. Because the repo lot requires 24 advance notice. I don't always have 24 advance notice of when we're booking a car, because a lot of brokers, and that's coming up, is going to say, well, we got to move it right away. In fact, here it is. That works at odds with must pick up today and deliver tomorrow. So I got one guy saying, you got to pick up today and deliver tomorrow, and the repo lot says, I need 24-hour notice. Well, I can't satisfy both of you guys. Shoot, I probably can't satisfy either of you, is the truth. But I got to have the 24-hour notice, then I got to send an email 24 hours ahead, and an email the day before. You got to call an hour out, and then you got to do the pretty please and the sugar on top. And then you finally get there during their 2-hour window on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Meanwhile, it doesn't pay that good. And it's a no-key INOP. It doesn't even have any keys. So obviously the driver wants more money to get his winch out. Does anybody want to give him more money? No! We go back to the top of the page up here. Broker won't negotiate. Oh my gosh. I said to the lady, I said, listen, you got to figure it out. She's like, yeah, my client's upset. I'm like, of course your client's upset. The repo lot is never there. They're totally rude. You guys won't give decent rates. Forget it. I don't even care what car is available in that city anymore. I know the city, I know the zip code, and I'm not doing it. Okay. All right. This is a reenactment, by the way. No, it's not. I'm serious. Okay. Location closed after hours drop. Now, after I put on my Sherlock Holmes hat and I make sure I got everything right, and I talk to the receptionist at the dealership, hey man, the driver is not a magician. Actually, one of my drivers is a magician. But he gets there and they're closed. Which is why we try to call ahead. Can we arrange an after hours drop? Oh no, we can't do that. That's why I like dealerships. That's why on my dispatch preference sheet, I put dealerships up pretty high, because you can do an after hours drop. Can you do an after hours drop at I don't know, somebody's private auction? Or, well, that's the good thing about residences. But, you know, you think that a repo lot's going to help you out on that? Forget it. Okay. All right. How about this? You have technology problems. Dude, when you're trying to do a dispatch and they got a 14-page PDF packet and the repo lot wants an email and you have internet problems or your printer's going crazy, I mean, dude, technology problems can really stress you out. Okay, man, I think I need some Kool-Aid, man. Shoo! That's why I'm doing this show. That's why I'm doing this episode, because, man, I go through this stuff. You guys go through this stuff. I know you do. That's why it's better to hire somebody else to freak out. Driver wants you to map and calculate the hours of the ELD. This is for you, Dave. I'm kind of kidding and I'm kind of not. Actually, working with Dave is great. But I had a guy. Every time I'd book a route, and I mean, he put me through the ringer. I had to negotiate like crazy. I mean, every car had to be a freaking gold bar. And finally, at the end of the day, I'm freaking out. I'm exhausted. Then he wants me to tell him his pickup and delivery order and go through, and I'm like, man, dispatch monkey, I could have used you, you know, because, man, I'm going through, I'm trying to calculate. Dude, I'm tired. It's 7 o'clock at night, man. I want to go home. I've been here. I've been looking for cars for 12 hours, going crazy. I don't want to map it, dude. I don't want to do it. I'm walking out. The car or the driver isn't paid yet. So, dude, the car isn't paid for yet. So the driver goes to the Copart. Oh, and they tell him at the counter, oh yeah, no, that's not paid for yet. What do you mean it's not paid for yet? I booked it. It's ready for No, it's not paid for. Oh my gosh, are you serious? What do we do now? You got to call the broker, and he's got to call the customer, and he's got to drive down to FedEx and Western Union, and oh my gosh, that's the worst when a car isn't paid for yet. Or STI, it hasn't passed through the inspection yet. I've literally called Mannheim inspection groups begging them to like let the car go. Or the driver can't get paid. And you know, and the driver keeps asking you to call the broker, and he needs to get paid and then get paid, and come on, just pay the man already. Man needs to get paid. Oh, and what if you have too many problems at the same time? See, I'm filling this in. I told you I would. Too many problems at the same time. I mean, if I have even one of these per driver and I have 5 drivers, that's a bad day. And that could be the average day, because there's so much wrong information out there. I could literally wear the Sherlock Holmes hat all day long, which leads me to my final pet peeve and stressful situation is ye old book and cancel. Okay? Now, ye old book and cancel is second to the old post and run, which is third to start and lurch. If it says it's a run and drive, and literally they just turn the key and it lurches forward a foot, that is a start and lurch. That is not a run and drive. The book and run is when a brand new load pops up on the load board. I'm the first caller. No answer. Wait a minute. There's no way. You just posted it. What did you do? It's ready to go. Everybody ready? Okay, it's posted. Go! And there, everybody runs out of the building, shuts the lights off. That's a post and run. You just posted it. What do you mean? I can't get all. Keep dialing. I'm calling on my cell phone. I'm emailing you, calling you, the post and run. But the worst is ye old book and cancel. Those are the drivers that, and I've worked with some of these, but it's a low percentage, okay? But there are some drivers. It is not perfect. If it is not gold bar city, all like within, a 5 mile radius, going 2,000 miles to a 5 mile radius, just stacked with gold coins. Nope, forget it. We're gonna cancel it. Man, I've spent all day on this. We've been looking at this all day. Nope. Or we're waiting for the perfect triangulation and everything's going to be perfect and one of the cars disappears. Oh, nope, well, forget it now. No, not going to do this. Just cancel everything. Ye old book and cancel. Oh my gosh. So, if you want to know where to go for dinner, head out to Ye Old Book and Cancel. It's at the Renaissance Fair. Okay, so now, what can you do given all these problems? What do you do? All right, well, I've got some solutions. I actually have some solutions. So you like this, Mike? All right, good. I'm liking it a little bit too. It is pretty funny. Okay, so if I was gonna do a stand-up routine, this is it right here. This is my car hauling dispatch stand-up. This is it. All right. Okay. Ask for money. Just. I hate those drivers. That's pretty funny, Brendan. Ask for money. It's amazing. If you just politely ask for money, you can actually get some. When I first started, I would say really stupid things like, so do you have any room on the rate? Well, no, I don't. Why would I give you more money? But if you're nice and honest and, they might actually just give you more money. If they're selling you a car for 35 cents a mile, they might actually just throw you a bone and give you more money. So just ask for more money. Just try it. Just say, hey, can I have some more money? Shake your little dispatcher's cup. Man, I should have had that styrofoam cup that says dispatcher. Can I have some more money? And they might give you more money. They actually might give you more. Explain and mediate. Okay, so there's a problem. Or, they won't negotiate. Just listen. Here's what's going on. Okay, the driver, he's telling me that, here's the cost of fuel, the cost of insurance, the cost of licensing. I mean, I can go through the whole list with you. That's why I just literally can't haul this car for 37 cents a mile. I mean, this is what it is, and I'm willing. I mean, we can get the driver on speakerphone, and you can meet my family. Do whatever you got to just explain and mediate. And that's why the best way to do dispatching and get through some of the stress and anxiety is just talk it out, man. Right? It's like it's like an intervention. You just talk it out. So just do that. Just try and explain and mediate. Okay, what's our next one here? We got say thank you and keep searching. And they say, you call, hey, I'm calling about a load on Central Dispatch. Oh, I should have taken that down weeks ago. Oh, well, that's crazy. And you said, well, thank you. And then keep searching. Just go about your day. Keep searching, man. Pay it forward. Just let it roll right off. You know what, man? That's all good. Hey, summa cum laude, or, Kwanzaa, or, whatever, man. Cool. That's actually something I say to myself. They're like, oh, yeah, no, it's a Bentley with a guardrail. I'm like, that's awesome, man. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Just try it. I don't know. It's ridiculous, but you've got to try something. Okay, put on your detective hat. So put on your Sherlock Holmes hat and your hockey mask and just get right in there. And, listen, man, it's not easy. But if you just book a car, if just like the booking or the post and run, if you do a book and sleep, or whatever, you don't do that. Put on your detective's hat, book the car, and then verify the car and do your homework. And if they're not sending it over, man, keep searching. I mean, you know what? That Wheel of Fortune needs to go around. Hey, what's up, Rithy Mac? Thanks for joining the show. I'm on a roll here, folks. So, I guess. All right, what else we got? Ask for a dry run fee. Again, ask for money. Hey, you know what? The driver, we did all the, we called 48 hours ahead, 24 hours ahead, 2 hours ahead, 1 hour ahead. We've been emailing, texting. I've been telling my neighbors. We've done it all. We've done everything. We've been amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. It's huge. And do all this, the great speech. And then, can we throw us a bone? Can you do us a favor? Can you get a dry run fee? can I get some help, please? Go ahead and just ask for that. So, and then you're probably just gonna have to cancel. If you have to cancel, just cancel it. Man, there's nothing we can do. Just call and cancel. I like to say the last call you want to make is the first call you need to make. If you got to cancel a car, that's the first thing you do. Don't go clean the counters. Don't go, straighten up the notebooks. Cancel the car. It's the first thing you need to do. Do that. In fact, when you're going to cancel a car, do it right away. If it's a ye old book and cancel, just cancel it right away and then head out to we got some pain management coming up after these solutions. We're gonna head out to some pain management. So let's see here. Just keep calling and emailing and texting. I mean, that's all you can do. Remember, these are the things you can control. Only engage in the things you can control, if possible. Don't do eyeball management. You see people, standing in the bank lines looking at everybody. You can't control people with your eyeballs. What are you, crazy? Stop thinking you can. Just do the things you can do. Do the things you can do. You can call and you can email and you can search for loads and you can let it roll off your shoulder and do the things that you can do. But don't try. You're not Superman. You don't have x-ray vision. You're not a mind reader. This isn't the Thought Police show. And keep searching. Just never stop searching, right? You search in the morning. You search in the afternoon. You search in the evening. You wake up in the middle of the night and you can't sleep. Start searching for cars. Search all the time. Search on your cell phone. Search on your computer. Search while you're playing Fortnite. I wonder if you can do that. All right. Talk to the broker and the locations. Not only keep searching. Thank you, Viper, man. Thank you. That would be cool to break the ceiling on the likes on this one, but you never know. Talk to the broker and talk to the locations. Not only talk to the driver and not only keep searching and, you're on the broker, you're trying to book the loads, but talk to the customer. As soon as you get that car, call the customer, call the dealership, call the auction, talk to everybody you need to talk to. And be nice, be nice and polite and try and, act like you're at church if that helps. Whatever, I don't know, pretend you're on stage or, whatever, but talk to people. You got to talk to people. All right. Now this is for that 14-page PDF. Fill it out like you're being chased. And I'm not kidding you. I've printed out. It's taken me longer to print some packets than to fill them out. I don't care if nobody can read it. Man, I'm going crazy. Page, 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 page. I've done it. And then, man, it takes me longer to scan it than it did to fill it out. And then you send it in. And then maybe now I'm waiting on the insurance certificate or whatever's happening. Maybe I can get the certificate while the scan is happening. But fill it out like you're being chased. If they're going to give you a 14-page PDF, have fun with it. Go crazy. Okay, and work as hard as you can. This is a hard job. Dispatching is hard. So just work hard. Because the driver's on the road working hard. He's driving and freaking out, driving as fast as he can to satisfy the ELD. And, the customer thinks it's a pizza. And the broker's getting rich. And everybody's living the good life. But he's freaking out. So work hard alongside with him. This is auto transport, man. Dude, hashtag this is car hauling. It's a hard job. So just work hard and play hard. We're going to get to that. All right. And screen your phone calls. Sorry. I mean, it's just the fact. Screen your calls. Because one phone call, just like one bad bolt can cost 3 days, one stupid phone call can cost you an hour, a half hour, I don't know. It may not even be about your car. It could be the wrong number or whatever. There's a guy I used to work for that still hasn't changed his central dispatch profile. That was like 3 years ago. I'm still listed on his central dispatch profile. I got to screen my calls, man. I can't take every call. I don't know who it is. I don't have time. I get paid to book cars, not to take the wrong phone call. Come on, man. This isn't a marketing agency. And talk to your driver. You got to talk to your driver. You should talk to your driver every day. And if he doesn't pick up the phone, that's a red flag, right? Because if 2 days goes by and a dispatcher doesn't talk to a driver, there's a problem. Now, maybe you have a deal. I'm going to be on vacation or whatever. I've got some deals with a couple drivers. I got guys I don't talk to for weeks. No big deal. But I know I'm not searching for you. But if I'm actively searching, we should talk every day, right? We should talk every day. If we don't talk every day, I'm not searching for cars for you, for one reason or another. All right, so let's get into pain management. All right, we have talked about the problems, right? We have talked about what causes stress, and we have talked about what you can do and the solutions. But you also have to consider the human element of pain management. When a human is in distress, they need pain management. And pain management can help the mind or whatever, right? I know, this is getting weird. What is he talking about? All right. So, let's go. Let's open one up here. Open as many search windows as you can, okay? That's reasonable. I mean, and that's a way to ease the pain. I'll tell you, I get stressed. I get stressed when I got to look for cars, and I don't want to look for cars or whatever. Open a window. As soon as I open the window, it's amazing. I start seeing stuff, and suddenly I'm making phone calls, and now the day is rolling. If you don't open windows, your stress goes up, man. Open a window and pick up the phone, by the way. That's the other one, man. You don't pick up the phone, what are you doing? All right, hey, watch videos. You're stressed out? Facebook, YouTube. You guys are doing it. I'm doing it. You watch videos, man. Watch the cat video. Watch the dog video. Watch I don't know. Watch some crazy videos. Maybe sometimes I get off a phone call I don't like, and I'm going to freak out. I don't know, man. I'll watch a video. Do that. Try that. What else we got? Listen to music, the radio or audiobooks. I told you, I'm listening to 1984 on audiobook. I'll tell you what, listening to 1984 on audiobook makes me feel pretty good about dispatching. At least I can, I can still smile and have an opinion. Whatever. Read Wuthering Heights or Hannibal Lecter. I don't know. Do something, man. Listen to music. I'll tell you what, that's another thing. If I don't feel like working, I'll put some music on. I'm listening to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers right now. Dude, I feel better. Suddenly I'm getting stuff done, then I'm opening a window, and that's my pain management. So, definitely. Okay, here we go. Whew! All right, go for a walk. Oh my gosh. Physical exercise really does make you feel better. I know. Everybody should already know that, but we forget that. And I go out for a walk, and I get the Fitbit. So I got my Fitbit. I'm like, man, I got my red lines growing, which means my belly's growing. This is bad. So I go for a walk. Oh my gosh, man. I get into a regimen where maybe I'll go for a walk each day. I mean, I can't go walking during high dispatch time, but, find a time maybe first thing in the morning or at the end of the day. Go for a walk, do a couple miles. Oh man, do that every day? It's pretty awesome. Go for a walk, dude. That'll make you feel good. Get the blood pumping and breathing and stuff. Try it. All right, exercise or work out. I mean, this one, if you're near, I don't like spending the time to drive to a place to work out. I don't like doing that. But if you can, if there's a gym nearby, or if you just, I don't know, a couple dumbbells, do some push-ups, maybe do, whatever it takes, jumping jacks, but do some exercise. Again, get the blood pumping, get some air breathing, and, and actually your body, you feel better. It decreases your appetite. It raises your, melatonin. That's not melatonin. I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. But I will tell you that physical activity does make you feel better. Play video games. Oh, man. I get off the phone and I'm mad. So go play some Fortnite, man. I'll play a few rounds of Fortnite, and that actually makes me more angry because I can't win. But, I'm shooting, I'm looting, I'm running around. It's pretty fun. Play a video game. Video games, you gotta keep it in moderation. So maybe for your 30-minute ELD break, play some video games. Play some Fortnite. That's what I recommend. Watch movies or binge watch TV episodes. I actually knew a dispatcher that would watch movies on his Netflix account on his laptop at the dispatch office. It worked for him. I thought it was crazy. But in retrospect, that was a really good idea, man. Watch some movies or TV shows. Dude, just do it. It helps, you watch a show, suddenly your mind is somewhere else, and you're beginning to calm down, and, and you are, you're actually thinking about other things rather than how much you hate the repo lot. So try that. You've got vaping and cigarette breaks. I think vaping is more popular than cigarette breaks now, but do that. I was gonna put coffee in there, but you're drinking coffee anyways. I drink coffee all the time, constantly. And actually, tea. You could drink a cup of tea. I like a cup of tea. It makes you feel a little herbal there, or whatever. What else we got? Vent to somebody else. Call a friend, call a driver. I don't think you can call the broker and bitch to them, but you could bitch to other dispatchers and drivers. Try that. So, talk it out. Talk about your problems. Vent. Get those things out, man. Just release it. Let it go. And finally, probably my favorite one is keep the beer fridge stocked. Now, I'm not talking about drivers. I'm talking about dispatchers. Now, when I started, I worked in a dispatch office, and we had a beer fridge. And yeah, some days I really needed a beer by the end of the day. Some days I needed a beer by the middle of the day. And a couple times it was in the morning. But that's okay. It helped me relax. I could get back to focusing. I might have been I don't know, maybe I was more loose with my negotiations or whatever, but it helped. It's pain management. Yeah, like Viper says, take an Advil. Yeah, whether it's an Advil, ibuprofen, aspirin, drink a beer. I wouldn't suggest tequila shots, but pain management is what it is. And finally, just in case you hadn't thought of it, you can watch Auto Transport Intel. So there you go. That is my series on, and I think I did that pretty fast. I think I'm going to make it to the 90-minute mark on this show, where you have your causes of stress, you have your solutions of stress of the load boards, and then you have your pain management. You've seen the scrolling bar underneath the show. I do want to know what your pet peeves are. I am asking you, please comment. Please comment on this video or past videos. If you have a question, you're welcome to email me. You can always email me at autotransportintel@gmail.com. Of course you can. Please send me an email. But I want you to go ahead and comment below the video. That does help. I am also asking for, let's go back to that screen. Let's get this mouse going. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to get off of we're going to get off here in a few minutes and make this one of my shorter shows instead of the 2-hour things. But I am asking you to go ahead, if you shop on Amazon, please use one of my Amazon affiliate links, which is on my autotransportintel.com blog site. You can see that by going to autotransportintel.com, and that's where you can read the blog posts. What else we got down here? Yes, this is an open forum. This is an ecosystem. So I invite everybody, whether you're a driver, broker, car shipping customer, dispatcher, whoever you are in the marketplace, trailer manufacturer, insurance agent, you can connect with me on Facebook. That car shipping customer found me on Facebook, and I'm looking forward to also some more Facebook reviews. I got some great Facebook reviews recently, so please feel free to comment. Go to Facebook and you can fill out a review real quick. And all of those things help grow this channel. This channel is growing. We're doing great. We're just past 1,800 subscribers, which is awesome because this channel is only 9 months old, which is amazing. So by the time I hit my 1 year, which is actually 4th of July is my 1 year anniversary, I'm gonna be beyond 2,000 subscribers. With any luck, man, maybe I'll hit 2,500 subscribers. I would love that. And yeah, you can always go to, it's really interesting, you can go to socialblade.com and you can see the current subscriber count for any YouTube channel. You can plug it in there. So I'm at 1816 right now, and that is awesome. And actually, wow, I'm at 1821. The other day, I just passed 1800 the other day, so it's accelerating, and you guys are helping me do that. And I appreciate that. You're part of my core. And one of the things I'm working on right now is I hope to be getting some merchandise soon. I'm not done with all of the logo work, but as you can see, it's been happening. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this show. It's awesome. And the last thing I want to say here is this is Andy Vasquez. He took this picture. If you have great car hauling pictures, I'm going to find them on Facebook. You can also email it to me, autotransportintel@gmail.com. And again, Andy Vasquez. I love that photo because it's not just, I love the wide shot of the car hauler, but that is so interesting. It makes me think of Aliens, the movie. So if you come up with some really cool car hauler shots, man, let me know because I'm really interested in that. Other than that, I think that is the end of this episode. I made it to 90. I'm at 91 minutes, so I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank you guys for joining me for another evening. I love you guys being here to join me for this show. I'm not sure what I'm doing next week, but I will be back at 8 o'clock. I'm here every Tuesday. I am Jay. I'm the car hauling dispatcher. This is Auto Transport Intel, and I'm firing up the car hauler. Here we go. You guys take care. I will see you next time. Peace.